Okay, guys. So, yeah, I think I got disconnected. Okay, so yeah, this is what guys I'm telling you that you always need to guys think of that what are the new columns can be created according to the problem statement, according to like what are the questions given over there, what kind of requirements are actually present. Okay, and that's the reason, guys. Actually, I shared the requirement like with you, and then I'm sharing like what maybe the charts you can use. Okay, definitely, yes, if you think of like maybe some different charts, you can definitely try to go ahead with that. So you can see, guys, that all these metrics which is created over here, it is nothing but it's a KPIs, okay, which you definitely need to create for getting the summary of the data to share the very first information with the client. Okay, so we have these metrics over here. We have this employee. Now in the employee, guys, no new column has been added. And then, guys, we have this performance rating where just one new column has been added, which is a rating category. Okay. One new table, guys, also like formed over here, which is again, guys, coming from these employee table itself. That new hire count, nothing much. Okay. So fine, guys. Now let's talk about that. If I try to go step by step, and if I try to think of all these problem statement which need to be solved, okay, the questions need to be answered over here, like what is the distribution of the employees, okay, and all. So for that, guys, you can see that there are 10 KPIs which is suggested over here, which you need to create, like the employee distribution by department or the job role, hiring and the attrition trend over the years. Okay, so we have different like columns, guys, over here. Now, what my point is that I can simply ask you guys right now in the classroom, because I think still like more than 1 hour is left. So I can actually ask you guys to start creating these like a tree maps, or start creating these visuals, which is like there, which like is actually suggested over here. Okay, so we'll start, guys, from the very first page, and even in the very first page also, guys, there are like I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4 KPIs. So for these KPIs, guys, you also need to create that like measures. So that is now, guys, I leave up to you that you need to think and you need to create by yourself. Okay. So yeah, guys, let's start with the very first chart. So I think the very first chart over here, we have this tree map. Okay. I just need to check it once. So definitely, guys, it doesn't require anything from let's say outside, if I am not wrong. Yeah, so it doesn't require anything, guys, from outside. So what you need to do is once again, you have to create this chart, which is like a tree map, to see the employee distribution by department or the job role. Okay, so in the employee column, guys, you have definitely guys the job role column, the department column over here. Okay, so you have to see that how many employees belonging to each job role and the department. Okay, and in order to, I think like you in order to see the count, guys, you have the employee ID. You can take the count of the employee ID over there. Okay, so do it, guys. Let's just try to give me the total number of employees belonging to different department and the job role. Do it, guys, everyone. Try it out. You have to create a tree map. I'm asking for the first question. Employee distribution by department and the job role. No new column or the major need required over here, which is it actually coming from like the existing like a columns over there. So do it, guys, everyone.
So here in the drive, we are having only two Excel sheets, employee and performance rating.
Fine.
So the others
Yeah,
listed here,
definitely. Lakshmi, correct.
metrics,
So
all those things
that you have to
have to
create.
be created.
Correct, correct.
Okay.
Definitely. Okay. So that will also come one by one. So matrix over there is nothing but the different measures. Like in the previous case study, we have tried to calculate the total revenue. So similarly over
Yes.
here, we have to calculate the total employee. Now the total employee will be what? The distinct count of what I can say, the number of employee ID. Okay. So in a similar way, you have to create it. So in this case study, they try to create a different table for it. In our case study, we try to put it in the inside the same existing table. Okay. So that's the only difference.
Okay.
Okay, start with the first chart, create a tree map to analyze the employee distribution by department and the job role. Yeah, guys, anyone done? It's a simple chart, guys. You just need to take a tree map. Okay, so even if I want to create it again, then also it doesn't take me that much of time. Okay, you can see that we just need to bring the tree map over here. We just need to bring, let's say, the uh, job role we have. You have department as well. I can try to bring the department. For the value, I already shown you that we have the employee ID over here. I can try to drag and drop it inside a value. So there's a count of employee ID. And along with the job department, as I told you that you can also try to bring the job role. You can probably try to bring it into the details. Okay, so you can see that every like a tree map is actually bifurcated over here, because in the technology there are multiple job roles. There's a job for data scientist, there's a job for software engineer, there's a job for machine learning engineer, there's a job for engineering manager. Okay, so in that way guys, there are you can see that the maximum employee I think belonging to the technology department. Then we have the employees belonging to like a sales department, then finance department, and I think guys that least number of employees belonging to the HR department. Okay, so I think this is that much easy. You can definitely try to do the formatting, trying to just on the data labels. So can you can also see the numbers over here. Okay, so the numbers are definitely a bit less. So it is actually coming as with the 1,000 unit. It doesn't looks good. You can make it none. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all we have over here. So yeah, guys, I think even if I need to create it again, it doesn't take like a lot of time. You just need to put a tree map, take job role and a department into the category and detail one respectively, and like a values inside a value, there will be a count of employee ID. Okay, is it done, guys? I think it's a simplest one. Okay, so in that way, we can see that the bifurcation of like the different employees for different department and the job role. Yeah, guys, great. Now create the next one, guys. Stack bar chart for hiring and attrition trend over the years. Okay, so you can again check, guys, the trend for. Okay, so I think yeah, this is the bar chart we have, and you have to even check, guys, if there is any new column required. Okay, so on the y-axis, guys, I think okay, so I think no new column is required. Okay, so yeah, we have the attrition in the employee itself. Okay, fine. So we don't like require any like a new column over there. And into the matrix, guys, I think this is again coming from the same employee date, total employees. Okay, so I think it is about hiring. Okay, over the period of time, like you can, it is actually trying to show you that that new like new employees have actually joined. Okay, so you can see, guys, that just one new column or new measure is required over here, and it is simply coming from the total employees. Okay, so I think they're calculating that how many employees are actually joining like in a different years. Okay, so you can see that they're trying to calculate the total employees, and then they're trying to see the employee hire date. Okay, so over the period of time, they're just trying to check that how much new employees are actually trying to join. Okay. So even, guys, for that you also have this dimension date. Okay, I think this is also the file which I have shared with you. Let me just cross check over here. Yeah, I think this is actually the text file which I have shared with you, if not wrong. So you can, I think, try to upload this as well. Okay, and from there you can try to create this new column. Okay, so create this new column, guys, and try the second chart. First, try to upload this column, the new table which I have shared with you. I think it's the same drive. We have this dimension table, DIM, sorry, dimension date. Okay. Yeah, guys, do it. Yeah, guys, is it done? Lakshmi, Mayuri, Alicia, is it done? I think you have uploaded the dimension date. Okay, so yeah, so this bar chart has been created, this stack bar chart. Okay, great. So now, guys, the third one is going to be a super easy over here, which you can try to create the pie chart for a gender split. Okay, and along with that, guys, you can even try this sunburst chart for marital status split. Okay, so I think both the information will be at a single place. I think inside a column, employee table itself, we have this gender like a column. Okay, and maybe inside the same table we have the marital status column. Okay, so you just they're just asking to have two different chart to create to see the status, to analyze the status. So I guess, guys, that let's say if you have this if you don't have this organization mail ID, so you probably not getting this option of sunburst. Okay, so it is fine, guys. Without sunburst also you can try to create it. Okay, so I think guys, for the for the gender split you can use a pie chart, and for the marital status split, if there are like more than two or three, you can use a donut chart over there. Okay, so guys, do this C and D, and we'll take a short break over here, and then we'll continue after that. Okay, meanwhile I think it takes just 2 minutes of time, so create it, and then we'll go for a small break. Okay, guys, is it done? Yeah, guys, coming back. So, yeah, I think both the charts has been prepared, C and D. Okay, so I think, guys, we got all the charts for the first page. Now, guys, it's time for adding the KPIs. So I think, guys, yeah, you can add these KPIs over there. I think the total employees, attrition rate, the total number of active employees, and the total number of inactive employees. Do it, guys. I think the first two is very easy. You for the first one, it is going to be, or you just need to apply the count on to the employee ID. For the second one, I think we need to use a divide function. So attrition means definitely, guys. We have the like the number of employees who are active. You need to divide by the total number of employees. Then the active number of employees, guys, and then you have to calculate inactive number of employees. Okay, do it, guys. Quick. I think multiple times we have created all these measures. Okay, so you can see that there's a attrition rate. Okay, then there's a active employees. Okay, so I think over here we have, guys, the attrition like a column, I think, inside the employee itself. Now over here, guys, we have attrition. I think again means I think we have to take yes or no. So you can see, guys, that active employees means those who are actually still a part of the company, still a part of the organization. So those who says no to the attrition, okay, and inactive employees definitely means the opposite of it, means the employees who says yes to the attrition. Okay, so I think, even, guys, I am showing you one formula for active employees. I think it is super easy for you to do the same for the inactive employees, and then use the divide function to get the attrition rate. Do it, guys, everyone. Yeah, great. Done all the four KPIs, total employees, and you can match the number, guys. Definitely get the same numbers over there. So you have four KPIs over here: total employees, attrition rate, active employees, and let's say the inactive employees. Is it done, Alisha, Lakshmi? Okay, great. Okay, so I think, guys, then you can move on to the second page where we can talk about the employee demographic dashboard. Okay, I think this is the one. Okay, which is where we're talking about the employee demographic dashboard. Now, over here, guys, I think this is the one more page we can try to, let's say, complete. So you can try to create, guys, the field map, the job role concentration by state. Okay. So create the first chart, guys, field map to see the job role concentration by state means see the state, guys, from where, let's say, maybe it is possible that from Bangalore there's a more data scientist, and it is possible that from some other city there's a more software engineer. Okay, so you have to see that, guys, the job role by state with the field map. Yeah, guys, done. Done. Lakshmi, Alicia, is it done? Okay. Yeah, guys, done. Okay. So in a similar way, guys, I don't think that you can see any maybe more different chart over here. You can definitely try the donut one. So donut one is a bit like more easier. The employee count by rating category. So I think, guys, yeah, this is one field you have to probably first add it into the performance rating. Okay. So yeah, guys, create this column first into your into that table performance rating. You have to create this new column for rating category. Okay, so you can see that you can Okay. Okay, guys. So just try to create a new column. That's the rating category, and then try to create this donut chart to see that how many employees belonging to each category. Okay, so you can see guys that definitely more employees belonging to a good category. So that is what you have to create to see that the number of employees belonging to each and every category. Do it, guys. Everyone, create a donut chart and see that the employees belonging to each rating category. Yeah, guys, done. Done, guys. Yeah. Okay, great. Okay, so you just need to create a category, a new category column, and once that column is created, then you can just try to put it in a donut chart and see that the number of customers belonging to each category. Now, in this case, we can see that the maximum customer, like 14.5 customer belonging to a good category, their rating is actually good. Okay. Uh, and you can also, guys, I think put the department over here. Okay, so the next level, you can say next level of hierarchy is done over here, to see that not only the good customer but even check that those good customer belonging to which particular department. Okay, now guys, there's a next chart which you can try to create. I think just three more left, two more I guess. So the line and clustered column chart to see the salary bias across demographics. Okay, so I think this is the chart like for that. Okay, so salary bias across demographics. So over here they have used like this column which is ethnicity. Okay, and then we have the average of salary. So average of salary, guys, will nothing but you already have the sum of salary. You can simply try to take the average of salary over there. Okay, and then the number of employees belonging to each ethnicity. Okay, now for this, guys, they are using the clustered like line and clustered column chart. Okay, so yeah, implement this chart over here to see the total employees and average of salary versus ethnicity. Okay, so demographic over here means ethnicity. Okay, so like white, black, or African American, mixed, or multiple. Okay, so there are different categories over there. So you need to check the salary and the number of employees belonging to each category over here. Do it, guys, and do the formatting, guys, in a similar way. Okay, so that both the numbers should be visible over here. Okay, so the average salary as well as the number of employees. Do it, guys, everyone. Uh, okay. Yeah, Lakshmi, and others, is it done, guys? I think I asked about this particular chart in a similar like a way of formatting. Okay, so fine, guys. Let's just create one last chart and then we'll do the wrap up over here. Okay, okay, complete it. Fine. Okay, great guys. So now one last one guys over here is about this bar chart for a department wise salary breakdown. Okay. Now over here guys, if you look at this, so definitely department wise salary breakdown is going to be very easy. Like you just need to take like this bar chart, I guess, and then on one side you can take a department, on the other side you can take a salary, and you'll definitely get guys the salary breakdown by different department. Okay, so yeah guys, first do that. Okay, and then there's another thing guys, which is a projected salary cost. Okay, means what let's say the company actually think of earlier, so that projected salary cost guys is actually created over here as a measure, and it is nothing but guys, it is the average salary multiplied with the project head count. Okay, so this you can try to add it at the end. Okay, but for a time being you can simply if I just want to get the breakdown of salary with respect to the different department, so for that guys we just require two things. On the y-axis you can take the department, and on the x-axis you can take the the salary value. So do it, guys. I think creation of this chart is really easy. That new column can be added later on. So you can see, guys, there's a projected head count. The measure is created over here. Okay, so this can also be created projected head count. I think the top four is already created. The average salary and the projected head count we have over here. Yeah. So it is the count of the employee plus the new hire, which whatever is done. Okay. So fine guys, then if it is like all done guys, then I think in the last page it is again similar guys. There's a like they talk about the salary drivers. Okay, means what are the main column which actually increase the salary, or let's say like what are the factor which which influences to increase the salary, or what are the factor which influences to decrease the salary. So you can see guys that what influences salary to decrease. In a similar way guys, you can check that what influences salary to like increase. Okay, So we have like this key influencer, like a chart over here. Along with that, I think we have the attrition rate and total employees by business travel, and the attrition rate by a different job role. Okay, so these are the three different charts, guys. I think these are not like very difficult over here to create. Okay, so this I guys leave up to you that you can try to definitely create the remaining three or four charts which is like left over here, like the area chart, stack column chart, and the key influencers, the factor influencing the salary to decrease or let's say increase. Okay, now guys, I think let's say it's like common phenomena which we probably follow from the second week of this particular program, where I told you that we start from the transformation of like the data, or we try to check that if there's any like issue into the data, which we try to fix it on the very first hand. Going forward, the most important thing, guys, which we learn is about the DEX formulas, about how to add any new measure, how to add any new column. And we observe, guys, that with respect to any problem state, with not just let's say one or two problem state, with respect to any problem statement, how significant is that to add, let's say, any to add any new column or to add any new measure into our data set. Okay, so I think that's the step which you need to follow, like every time whenever we got a new data set, or whenever we got a let's say a new problem statement. Okay, now guys, then we move on and then we try to understand that like how important it is to actually use like appropriate chart at the appropriate position for to make the client understand about like any kind of a requirement and all. Okay, and finally, guys, the last important thing is if there's any key influencer which we require. Along with that, guys, because it also helps you to give to understand what the major insight you can create, and what the major recommendation you can try to give to the client. Okay, so I think, guys, that's all we discuss, and that's all we learn, guys, throughout this entire journey. And if I talk about, guys, the number of case studies or the number of projects which we cover like throughout this journey, guys. So I think, guys, we have actually three assessment tasks which I have given to you, including like today's one. Then a customer churn analysis. Then there's definitely, guys, there's a fraud detection. Then definitely, guys, the previous one, which is really like outstanding one, the customer segmentation. Okay, and one more, guys, I think we discussed at the starting. Let's say I maybe loan approval or rejection thing. Okay, so definitely, guys, I try to like take a data from different domain and try to make you understand that how diversifying this particular field is. Like this particular tool is having a huge diversity, can be utilized in multiple domains. Okay, and that's the reason, guys, this particular like a tool is in a huge demand like nowadays. Okay, so fine, guys. I think you have these assessment tasks, you have these like Power BI notebook over there. Now, I think, guys, you have like probably a six, seven, or maybe eight case studies along with you. It's up to you that, guys, how you want to utilize it, how you want to use it. Let's say for your future, for your like a career or anything. And it's always, guys, grateful. I think throughout this learning journey, I think I can definitely thanks to my like all these participants who are right now into the session, even the others who are not currently into the session, but the way you communicate or the way you guys responded. Now, guys, before wrapping up this final session, I just want to understand from your end if there is any suggestion, or if there is any like a requirement, or if there is any like a question, guys, before wrapping up this.
Have you shared the problem statement of today's work?
No, not yet. That I will include in the same folder.
Okay. So
Yeah.
actually, I have gained a lot of information about this. So the only thing, how to make use of this tool, it was very clear, and you are very you replied each and every doubt, and you gave enough time to work out. So that was really good.
Thank you so much. Yeah, guys. So, yeah, thank you so much. I think along with the problem statement, that I will definitely add it over there. And if there is any other requirement, guys, you can definitely try to ask at any point of a time. I will happy to like help you out. Even guys, I definitely guys, I think those who try to connect with me on weekend for any like confusion, they probably know that. I definitely try to answer like any query if there's any. So that's the same thing, guys. Even after the session gets over, and even for that reason, also I'm sharing my link of my LinkedIn account. So even if we want, if we can even try to connect it toward there also. Okay. So fine, guys. It's a wonderful journey with all of you. Thanks to all. Um, really, guys. Really thanks and appreciation which you have given. Thank you so much. Thanks, Gaurav. Thanks
Even
a lot.
actually, I couldn't download the YouTube videos from day 12. Okay, because the link is keeps on changing. I have informed Gaurav Ji also. So he told that he will respond tomorrow. You
Mhm.
also give a note to him, please.
Okay, sure. I will actually ask, but even as I told you now, like I am even not a part of it. Even I don't know like Gauravji. I know someone else.
Okay.
Tomorrow when I like make a call for like anything, I will definitely ask for this as well.
Okay, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mayuri. Thanks a lot. Thank you, guys. And I've shared my LinkedIn link also. If you want to connect, we can definitely connect over there also. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Good night, guys. Bye bye. Good luck.